Today we're going to take a look at the Falls of Glomach. Such a beautiful place, and yet some people find it very intimidating, and I can see why. I had the pleasure to walk by the Falls of Glomach twice in my life. The first time it was last year in August. I did it with my wife and it was super beautiful. It was a great day, sunny and everything dry. And the second time, while doing the Scottish National Trail, I think I was there at the end of September, and it was a rainy day, quite rainy throughout the day. Everything was very slippery, at times also quite muddy. As you go along the path, about half the way, you have to scramble up about 2 meters of rocks, and you just go up a few meters ahead and then down. So the problem is, when you are on top of this place, if you fall, you're gone. That is the only part that I would consider objectively, so to say, like very dangerous. It's just gonna take you literally, 5 seconds to go through that. But if you were to fall there, I don't think you make it. We ended up going in a very exposed sidewalk on the side of the hill. Up there, we just come from up there. And it was pretty exposed, and we had to scramble a bit up and down, and that scared me a little bit. Yes, at times the path is very narrow, but it's just a path. It's easy to walk. All you have to do is put your foot together, one in front of the other, and you get it done. The only thing you really need to take into account is this very little section of scrambling that is literally about 2 meters up, then down. You just get there. Let's say that you're completely afraid and super intimidated because, again, you see this gorge and the sound of the waterfalls and you think you're gonna die. Now, what happens is there is like a curve with fear. So you get to the place, you think you have to go through the path, and what if I die or not, because you see it, and depending also on the weather, it can be a lot more intimidating. So your fear curve will rise up, and then it will reach a peak, and then it will start going down. So what you want to do is, as you're reaching the peak of your fear, you don't want to turn around and walk away. Why? Because then, yes, you're gonna reduce the anxiety that you are feeling by walking away, but you don't get the walk done. And if this is what you want, what I advise you to do is to just sit down there and wait, and you will see how in about 15 minutes or so, your fear should start gradually decreasing. What I will do now is to maybe walk a few meters and see how your fear levels respond again. If you get super scared, just do one step back and wait there 10-15 minutes, and again just wait for your fear levels to go down. So what's happening here is this fight or flight response. Your reptilian or lizard part of the brain, the less evolved, is assessing the situation for you to keep you alive, and has decided that your life is at risk or in real danger. So he's like ringing the alarm, and that's why your anxiety levels go up and your fear too. So what you have to do is just wait, like you literally sit down and look around and wait, so that this lizard inside your brain start assessing or reassessing the situation and start saying, well, actually, I'm still in one piece, so maybe. And if you do that, you allow your brain to take over your emotions. Just bear in mind that fear will trigger anxiety so that you walk away from whatever you are doing. It's a self-defense mechanism. But since you know, because I'm telling you, what you should do is just wait. Don't walk away and don't reinforce your fear. What you do is you just sit down and wait. Wait enough. It doesn't matter if it's 10, 15, 30 minutes. As long as you have the time and the will, just beforehand decide to do this and just sit down and wait. And when the anxiety and fear levels again decrease, stand up again and keep going. And you will see how in a matter of a few times, you'll be all right. I just want you to be aware that one thing is your skill and another thing is how afraid you are. And you may have the skill to walk the whole section and to do the scrambling up, and you may be so afraid that you perceive you're gonna die at the same time. So even though you have the skill, you decide not to do it. What I'm trying to help you here is with overcoming your fear if you have the skill to be there and to walk. Because I think the Falls of Glomach is a fantastic place to see. It's a really special location, and I think if you have the skill to be there, you should really go and see it because it's beautiful. It's very special, really. But anyway, enough of talking, and now let me show you how the place looks like. So you're coming from here. Here, the path goes down and then down, a couple of meters. If you come up, you don't want to come up, but it's easy as you approach. It's a way easier. It's more gradual going down, and if you were to fall there, as you can see, there's a spot to fall. Whereas on the other side, if you fall, it's more edgy. So I would take the upper side. Alright, so if you're scared, you still go up. It's better than going down, trust me. Because going down takes you to a free fall there. And it's very wet and slippery, so I think it's better than going up. We're gonna check it out. So that's the top. You just go down here. Don't be afraid to put your ass down. Hold on with your both hands, your back against a rock, and then you put one foot, another foot, ass down, ass down. Why? This is very slippery. Trust me, I don't have much grip here, even with my new running shoes that my wonderful wife sent me. Brand new outsole, and still the grip is very bad, absent. So just remember this section, and then once you get here, you're good to go. Then that's it, you can relax. If you have the chance to go there, just don't decide based on my video that you shouldn't go. Just go there and decide on the spot, because things look probably a lot worse in the video than they are in reality. I hope you get to walk along that very special place, because it truly is. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comment section down below. I always get back to people, and don't hesitate and ask me anything that may be helpful to you, because I really like answering these questions and helping people.